Blam.
Hello, this is Kench 1913, the new Poet Laureate of the state of Connecticut. Woo! I won!
Really?
And this is Dan Brown, or Ghosty Films, the runner-up of the Poet Laureate of the state of Connecticut. Woo! He's number 2, and we are Let's Playing Dark Forces Star Wars. Star Trek Wars, the Poet Laureating of town. So Dan, I have won. I have won. What do you think about that?
I think that means that the state of poetry is horrible.
The state of the Connecticut's poetry is going to be horrible. Although I've already come up with a I don't know if this is plagiarizing or not, Dan, but I did come up with a poem that I hope to read to young kids in libraries and
You're just like Maya Angelou.
Yeah, young kids in libraries and burn wards everywhere. Basically, here's how the poem goes, Dan. Tell me if it's a good one. Now, I know you're visually you're going to have to see this, but here we go. Milk, milk, lemonade. On the other side is where fudge is made. What do you think about that poem?
That was beautiful, Pete. That's
You think
like
children will love that? I think they will. A little bit.
I don't see how they wouldn't.
I don't see how they wouldn't either, personally.
Did you actually write that, Pete?
I didn't write that, Dan.
You
That-
what? You?
Oh shit! No, time out. Wait. Let's. I'm gonna edit that part out. Yes, Dan, I wrote that. Anything else you want to ask?
I
Dan?
think you plagiarized the very same poem that you used to become the Poet Laureate of Connecticut.
Well, Dan, sometimes life's a dirty game. You gotta play dirty to win.
Huh.
And I took that from somewhere too.
Oh crap!
I took it from. I took it from HBO's The Wire.
I think I run and gunned for a minute there.
There you go, Dan.
And that guy, he was so shocked and flustered that he threw a bomb into the ceiling and it bounced back and blew
Yeah,
him
because
up.
he's like, oh, it's just Dan. He's just gonna sit around like a rat and shoot stuff. And then Dan finally ran and Dan. Yeah.
I like being a rat. I like
Yeah.
creeping through a ow! I like creeping through a maze. And
Yeah, trying to find a piece of cheese or some sort of garbage you can digest. You know what I'm saying, Dan?
yeah.
Who doesn't like being in Templeton, right? You love Templeton.
Who's Templeton?
Charlotte's Web, Dan. Come on, Dan. Level 2 nerd now. Come on. And you're supposed to be a goddamn guy.
Kids books are not the determining factor
Dan, you
of
used
whether.
to be a child, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I forgot.
Yeah, Charlotte's Web.
You
Come
know,
on.
I'm Pete. I'm sorry, but kids.
No,
I don't think kids
Level
books.
1 nerd. Level 1
What?
nerd.
What? What did I do this time? A second ago I was level 2, and I didn't even do anything, and now I'm level. Now what level am I? 1.
Yeah. You're like the starting off of a nerd.
You know what? This is a dictatorship.
Yeah. Hey, I don't make the rules. Since you're now a level 1 nerd, I can actually demote you whenever I want from a level 3 nerd.
Why? Because you made the Poet Laureate of Connecticut?
I was level 3 when you demoted me last video. And then it's been like 3 months since then because now I'm Poet Laureate of the state of Connecticut. I'm making at least $100 a month in just on writing poems and going to libraries in various cities of Connecticut and doing stuff. Like just last week I was in Madison, Connecticut, and I was looking at the book, and then I said, ugh. And then I left, and I made $100 for doing that, Dan.
Look at that! Look at that skill with which I threw that bomb through that little crack.
$100. I went to New London.
Ah!
Oh yeah, that was skill right there. I'm gonna write a poem about this, Dan.
Look at that! Look at this!
Dan.
I should be on a like 3D shoot 'em up game basketball team.
Maybe.
Whoa!
Every once in a while there's a dud.
Yep.
But no, you should be. You're a better basketball player right now than Thomas Stout, whatever he is. Number is.
Thomas Stout doesn't know how to play basketball.
No, he doesn't. And yeah, I know he's not watching these videos anymore because he has no time because he's always making love to his best friend's mom. But that's besides the point. Anyways, yeah, you know, you're throwing grenades in there, and you're making, like, every one, and then Thomas Stout, if he had a grenade, and he threw it in somewhere, he would not be nearly as accurate as you are.
Thomas Stout talks a big game, but he also talked a big game about chess, and I destroyed him in chess, so I can only assume that I'm going to destroy him in basketball if it ever happens.
I can't see Thomas Stout being the Poet Laureate of the state of Kansas,
No.
that's for sure.
No way. No.
And that's something we both
You have to be
agree
a
on.
cultured individual to be...
Yeah, to be Poet Laureate. And let me tell you, I have culture
Maybe not so
I
much
have,
in
no,
Kansas,
no,
but
no. I have culture coming out my wazoo. You know
yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
just seeping from every orifice.
Because just a couple
especially
months,
my butthole.
Yeah, because well, not your butthole, but more my butthole. But anyways, the reason why I've become more cultured lately is I've taken up eating cheese. All right,
Really?
different kinds of cheeses, and just recently, a couple of weeks ago, I had Gruyere cheese. It was real good, and then I had Irish cheese, and that was good too.
You've been drinking wine too, apparently.
Yeah, I've been drinking wine, and I'm sampling the finer things in life, like heroin and black tar heroin.
Of course, you gotta go with
Yeah,
the.
you gotta go big or you
It's
gotta
like Johnny
go,
Walker Triple Black.
Yeah, you gotta go big or you gotta go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you know, finer things in life. I've been doing that. I've been wearing all kinds of fancy pants. Let me tell you, Dan, when you start wearing fancy pants,
What are fancy pants?
they're like pants, and then you put them on, and you feel like you're not even wearing pants.
Oh, nice.
That's how fancy they are.
I like not wearing pants.
Yeah, and you feel that way when you're wearing these pants. That's how nice they are. It's amazing, let me tell you.
This is another place that's mined out of the wazoo.
Dan, are you in like the same spot you were at before?
No, I'm going onto this cargo area. Before I went onto this Imperial ship, and I was snooping around and I stole a key card.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And now I'm going into to find the ship that's docked in this part somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, Dan, and then there's you gotta wear fancy ties, and you gotta you know you want to become sophisticated. You gotta also get a monocle. I think I might have talked about this before.
See, it's mine.
Yeah. But nothing says sophistication like monocles.
We're always talking about monocles for some reason.
Yeah, well, they're just you know, they're just amazing. I mean, Mr. Monopoly wore one, and he's the head of sophistication.
Oh yeah.
Like when you join the Sophistication Society of Sophisticates, there, you know, you get a card with, you know, a membership, like a members only thing, and it has Mr. Monopoly on the front.
Yeah.
It's fucking great, Dan.
He's like a wealthy robber baron who
Yeah.
gets minorities.
Dan, I wouldn't go that far, alright? You can still be a wealthy robber baron who loves minorities and still be sophisticated. Kidding me?
Maybe?
You can still go to golf clubs that don't allow in minorities. Alright, Dan, and still be sophisticated.
I was watching this documentary about this old-time golf club. I think it might. Actually, you know what? I don't really remember very much about it because I probably shouldn't talk about it. But they were talking about how, like, they would only hire black people to like clean the place up, and they forced them to live on site, and they called the monkey house. That's messed up.
That is messed up, Dan.
Rich people are scumbags.
Yeah, but not sophisticated people. Alright, I'm trying to make people more aware that not all rich people are sophisticates.
You're right.
And not all
You know what,
sophisticates
Pete?
are rich people.
I found that most people I've met with a lot of money often just seem like white trash with money.
Yeah, Dan, yeah. How many people you know with money?
Not too many.
There you go.
But every once in a while, my path crosses, you know.
But you never seen any sophisticated people with their pinky up in the air while they're drinking tea, have you, Dan?
I don't know. I never really paid attention.
Yeah, sophisticates.
Did it blow up?
No, Dan, you didn't even throw it.
No, I mean the mine. I thought I got close enough for it to detect me.
I don't even think that blew up.
This part's mine.
I don't know anything about mines. I think I might have mentioned that mine is a terrible thing to lose.
Look, Pete, look down there.
What?
That's the thing that I gotta put my tracking device on.
Oh.
See if there's another bomb there.
Dan, you know what I was listening to? I was listening to this guy. What's up? I was listening to this guy, alright? And he was talking about Michael Dukakis.
Yeah?
No. Dan Quayle. I'm sorry, Dan Quayle. And that man was dumb.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Tracking device is secured.
Nice
Picking up
job.
the signal. Looks like we're done here.
Looks like we're done here.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Alright.
Next mission. Oh, look, there's that planet, Dagobah.
This is where the robotics facility is.
Dagobah.
It's a snow planet.
It's Dagobah.
All right, robotics construction facility, NTV. Is that what does it say?
NTV.
NTV, Ice Station Beta. I tracked a smuggler ship to a remote planet called NTV. This frigid planet is lifeless except for an imperial construction facility built beneath its icy surface. Place 3 sequencer charges in the exchange couplings located in the solution for the frick. This should disable the facility. Keep careful eye out wherever you go. There are highly volatile chemicals used in this facility. I suggest that you find a breathing mask like those used by the Imperials to protect themselves. Also, I wouldn't put it past Mach to have stationed dark troopers in this facility. Battling a few dark troopers should warm you up after your walk through the snow.
Oh, thanks.
Mission objectives: infiltrate the facility. Set sequencer charge 1. Set sequencer charge 2. Set sequencer charge 3. Return to the landing area. Let's go!
When are we gonna, like, make out with Jan Ors?
I hope soon, because I'm like...
I hope soon, too.
She's a total cock tease.
Yeah, you might want to lower it.
She's like...
She's a tease, man.
She's been leading us on this whole game.
I know, she won't even bother.
With her flirty little mission objectives.
Yeah.
Look, it's icy.
I know, I like it.
You know what I never see when I play this level? I never see any stormtroopers building a snowman.
Yeah, you never see them.
If I was stationed on an ice planet with no, like, nothing good and no women, only just a bunch of dudes, I'd at least make a snow angel.
Yeah, bang.
And maybe go sledding.
Bang that, too.
Yeah.
No, but you never see TK371 here. If he was here, he'd be making a snowman.
Yeah, he wouldn't be at his post. No way.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be making a snowman.
Yeah.
He'd be having a gay old time. And I don't mean gay as in homosexual. I mean gay as in fun.
Yeah.
Right? Like they used to use.
Although a gay old time might just be the steaminess that he needs to keep warm.
Yeah, but you know what, Dan? I just personally think that TK, what's his name?
421.
Yeah, he's seriously, he's leading a better life since he's not been at his post.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Alright, the first thing I like to do when I go to this place is I run over to the cliff like this and I slide on the ice and get these boots. And now I don't slip and slide on the ice anymore.
Ice cleats, huh?
Yeah. And now I'm gonna go snoop around because I like to secure the perimeter of the base before I move in.
Why?
Because then there'll be stormtroopers outside shooting in at me.
You don't even know that.
I know that.
Dan, where's that guy that you're gonna cut open and put your body in?
The Tauntaun?
Yeah.
He's not in this. This is a different planet. That was Hoth.
Oh. I don't get it.
That was a different planet.
No, I get you now.
I just said the same thing 2 times. And the first time he did it was like, what is this, an alien language? I don't understand your moon dialect. And I said the same thing again. And I'm like, oh, it's suddenly all clear to me now.
Yeah. It's like I had an epiphany.
Yeah.
An epiphany's a taste.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to eat one.
I wonder if there's a Yeti around here. Like that Wampa
There
thing.
probably is. Like wampum?
Yeah, Wampum Rewards from what is it, Mohegan Sun, or
Yeah.
Foxwoods, or whatever.
Travel there today.
But yeah, that Bigfoot
No,
thing.
wait. That commercial go? Oh, I forgot how that commercial goes. Continue, Dan. I'll try to remember.
The Yeti on Hoth have horns, and
Yeah.
Luke chopped his hand off.
Oh, Wonder of It All. There we go. Or was that Foxwoods? Yeah, you remember that? For the wonder of it all.
Isn't that
You remember
Disney?
that? No, that was Michael Bublé.
Oh yeah,
And he sang
yeah.
that, and then
That's who Michael Bublé is?
Yeah, and then we were all in the casino, and we were having fun, losing all of our money.
Did I ever tell you my casino shark story?
Yeah, you were telling us about how you ate a shark at a casino, like live.
No.
Okay, go ahead, tell us.
I was at a casino and I was doing the slot machines, and I looked in one slot machine one time, and I was winning, but then I lost all
Time
my.
out.
What?
Which casino was it? Where were you?
I think it might have been Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
But I was I didn't really go to a casino, so I didn't really know what the etiquette was, and I was winning, and I lost a lot of my winnings,
Yeah.
and I think I was getting a little too, like, you know, addicted to gambling, and I was like, oh, I'm buying a new guitar because I started to win, and then I lost a little bit, and it's like, oh, whoa, I'm losing my guitar money, and so And so I was like taking a break, and I was like, and I noticed that somebody left like a coin in the slot machine. So I was like, And so I reached in and I took it, and I was like, I wonder if other people left, like, forgot winnings in the slot machine. So I was wandering around and walking around all the slot machines, like a shark, just like prowling.
Oh, no, I thought, yeah, continue. Is that it?
No, there's more. And then, so I looked into the slot machine, and I noticed there was like this whole big pile of coins, like, whoa, jackpot. And so I went over to the slot machine, and I looked up, and the nearest person was like, I don't know, maybe like 30 feet away from the machine. So I was like, it couldn't have been her. It was like some dumb moron must have just like walked away from the machine. So I walked over to the machine, and I was shoveling the money into my little bucket, and then the person who was like 30, 45 feet away was like, hey, that's my money. And then I was like,
you ran away?
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, there was nobody around. I thought somebody forgot it. And she was like, well, you knew it wasn't yours. And I was just like humiliated, because I was like, wow, that was a selfish thing of me to do. But it was just like, what kind of...
Because and you know what it is, Dan? It's because those people, old people, usually, they like to sit their fat ass down. And they're not all fat. I'm just saying fat ass because I'm trying to make it more descriptive.
Yeah.
They like to sit their fat ass down on one machine and then play 3 machines on each side, which is bullshit, alright? You can play max 2 or 3
But this person
machines.
wasn't even like 1 machine away. She was like 30 feet away.
And how many machines away, Dan? That's what
I don't know, maybe like 15.
And then you know what? She's not playing fucking 15 machines. You should tell her, get the fuck... You should have said, how do I know it's not... How do I know it's your money? That's what I would have said to her. And then I would have took it and said, you know what? Someone left it here. It's mine now. But you know what, Dan? I was just thinking of the analogy. You're a hobo of the slot machines.
Yeah, I am a hobo.
You were going around walking like hobos do. They check garbage cans for any kind of tin cans that they can bring back, and then eventually buy, let's say, Johnny Walker, whatever.
Yeah.
You were like that guy.
I need a handkerchief tied to a stick next time I go into the casino.
No, Dan, you need a giant wagon full of cans, aluminum cans.
Nice. Well, that's more of a bum. That's not a hobo.
Yeah.
Like a hobo is like a freight train riding, like, you know, dude who does that. Probably he's missing a couple teeth and has a beard.
Yeah.
He likes to whittle.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Okay, I can see him.
That's more like my style of homelessness.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we all have our own unique brands of, like, homeless people.
Well, the thing is, Dan, is that, you know, the main lesson to learn, it's not even some old lady or whoever was yelling at you. That's not the main lesson to learn.
Yeah.
The main lesson to learn when you're at a casino is stop.
In the name
No, when you're ahead.
Yeah.
So next time you go up there, Dan, and you notice that you're pretty far ahead, if you made over $100 or excuse me, would you like to disclose the amount of money you were ahead at, Dan?
I don't even remember.
But you
Enough
were ahead.
enough to be like probably about I think I must have been like $100 ahead because like I was thinking about buying a guitar, so I must have been at least 100.
Well, next time, that's the key. If you're over $100 ahead, you should walk away.
Yeah. But I haven't been gambling in a long time because I haven't really been financially, like, you know...
stable to go and then gamble any excess cash you had away.
Yeah, but speaking of Star Wars and Star Trek, I remember one time I was in Nevada for my brother's wedding.
And you were gambling there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was gambling, and then this waitress started like bringing me free booze, and I was like, I'm just gonna like space out the times I put coins into the machine, so this waitress will keep coming over and bringing me booze, and I was like drinking White Russians like out the wazoo.
Yeah.
And this U.S. Marshal came over and was like checked my ID and everything, but by the time I was like flying, and I was walking down the street like whistling the Klingon war theme from Star Trek 2, and I was swinging my arms in like jolly fashion, and I like bumped my hand up against this stucco wall, and it ripped the top of my knuckle off, and I was just dripping blood, and I didn't even care because I was like I drank so much. And then I got in the elevator back to my hotel, and this woman was like, hey, your hand's bleeding, because I was dripping blood, and I was like, yeah, I know. And then they all started laughing at me, and like the people in the elevator with me.
Oh, you should have told him, fuck you.
Yeah. But what I like to do on this part is put a whole bunch of mines, like proximity mines ahead of me, and they blow up all the guns. See that right there? That's a gun turret, one of those overhead things, and my proximity mines blew it up. So I just like go for a little ride, and all my mines do all my work for me.
Yeah.
But getting back to Stormtrooper safety, like these Stormtroopers are clearly not safe. Like what kind of a person designs a robotics facility where you have to ride on a conveyor belt to get into your room? Like these Stormtroopers right here, they would have had to ride this conveyor belt and then like crawl in through this window. There are no doors in here. Look at this. I gotta run, time myself, jump and crouch, and get in this window. That's how you get into this room. There's not a single door leading in here. Can you imagine being a Stormtrooper and working here, and then like having to do that to get to your post? No wonder why TK421 wasn't on his post. This is bullshit.
Yeah. I think you're right, man. 100%.
Yeah.
Alright, keep it real. Anyways, Dan, let me tell you my story about gambling, alright, while we're at it. And gambling. Alright, first time I go gambling, I'm over 21, right?
Yeah.
I go gambling, because that's what you should do. You should at least do it once, right? Go to casino. We go there. I don't have a lot of money, because at this point I didn't really have a job, or a steady job, or whatever, and I didn't have a lot of money. So my mom gave me 40 bucks, okay? I figure all the games are a load of horse shit, except at the time I didn't really play poker a lot, so I didn't play poker. But I said, what the hell, I'm pretty good at blackjack, I'll fucking play that game. So what ended up happening is I sit down and play, alright? And what ends up happening is I lose some money. And I'm like, alright, you know what, I think it was like $5 hands. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm going to try to win this motherfucker back. I win a couple of hands, I lose a couple of hands. At the end of the day, Dan, I lose all my money. And then I'm very sad about it because I'm like, oh man, I lost my mom's money. This fucking sucks, man. And then I was like, Mom, I'm never going to gamble again. And she's like, it was only $40. And I was like, yeah, but it was your money. If it was my money, it would have been different. So I was like, I'm never gambling again. That was the first time I went. But when I went again, I gambled. I brought $30 with me, 30 extra dollars. And so I gambled that. I won the first time, Dan. Guess what I did?
What?
I took that money and I left, all right? Because what I like to do is chip away at those sons of bitches. Not saying that people, oh, you just got crushed to death.
Yeah, I don't know how to get by there without getting crushed.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh.
You're talking about, you lost all your money and then you
Yeah,
won.
yeah, and then, so basically I just chip away every time I go gambling. I go whenever I'm in the casino, if I'm there to see like a comedy show or whatever, music or whatever, I put a coin or whatever in the slot machine. Granted, now they have cards, and I just fucking play one round. If I win, guess what? I leave with that winning. If I lose, I lose.
Look, Pete, look what these Stormtroopers have to go through to get this. They have to balance on all these ledges, climb through all this shit. That's how they get from one area to the next.
But another thing about the story, my story of gambling, well, the first time I went gambling is, so I lose the $40. And my brother and my brother-in-law are playing. They're playing blackjack still because they were doing fairly all right. So I'm standing there just kind of watching them because I don't know what to do. Excuse me. And a guy comes by and he's like, "Oh, can I see your ID?" So I show him my ID. All right. So then I'm like, okay, you know, I got my ID check. Then I'm just kind of still standing there waiting for them to finish the goddamn game. And another dude, totally different dude, comes by and he's like, oh, let me see your ID. So I'm like, oh, I was just here like 2 seconds ago. So another guy checked it. So I show him the ID and I'm getting like, oh man, what the fuck. So another guy, like literally 10 minutes later, because like apparently my brother and my brother-in-law fucking had a hot hand or some bullshit. They're playing, they're winning, or whatever the hell they're doing. You know, winning, then losing, then winning, then losing, you know, etc. So I'm standing there, and a third dude comes up to me, and he's like, can I see your ID? And I'm like, I've been standing here the past, I said to the guy, I've been standing here the past, like, 20 minutes, and I've gotten my ID checked 3 times. 3 fucking times. And so what I wanted to do was I took out my ID, right? And I was just handing it to him. He's like, oh, no. We can't handle the IDs, otherwise it'll look suspicious or something. I was like, what the fuck? Because what I ended up doing was for the remainder of the time that I was there, I just kept my fucking ID out. And if anyone wanted to check it, I would just fucking show it to them instead of...
Nice.
And it was fucking bullshit because then I got ID'd 2 more times before I left. So a total of my first time ever going to the casino, apparently I looked very suspicious. I got ID'd like fucking 5 times. 3 times in like less than 20 minutes just standing around.
Well, Pete, I didn't want to say this before, but now that you brought it up, like whenever I'm around you, I tend to check to see if my wallet is still in my pocket. Because you do look very suspicious.
Oh,
I'm always afraid you're going to just pick my pocket.
Yeah, I'm a suspicious character.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dan, I think we should end the episode. We're way over the 20-minute mark.
Oh, okay.
And so this has been Catch 1913.
And go see films.
See you later. Bye-bye.